Well, hello and welcome to the WFO Racing League's Wicked Wednesday truck race. What chase race number is it, Nation?
2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know.
Well, there's four, and this is halfway through. So this would be the halfway mark of the chase, which is chase race number 2. So for 8 drivers, they're going to be going for, half the spots, 4 of them at Phoenix?
Yep.
So they have tonight to lock a win in. They got next week at Texas to lock a win in. And the top 4 in points are 3 winners, and the top 1 in points after that. Well, those 4 are going to race for a championship at Phoenix. And the rest of them are just going to race to kick their ass for bragging rights. Right, Nation?
Well, there is that.
Yeah, well, I mean, the bragging rights are still there. If you go in and knock a chase guy off, you're knocking off who's, the top drivers of the season, really.
You're going to piss somebody off.
And well, even if it makes them mad or don't make them mad, I don't think that's the point that really matters as much as the confident boost it gives you going into next season. You feel better about it. You'll feel better. And we want to thank the couple people that are tuned in, and hopefully we get a couple more that tuned in tonight. But if we don't, oh well, me and Nation are going to sit in here and run our mouth anyway, because that's what we do on Wednesday nights.
Because we're fucking idiots.
And Nation's on a brand new, not a brand new, but a brand new to you PC.
Brand new to me.
That's right, brand new to you, and seems to be working pretty good, right? What windows you got on there, 7 or 10 or what?
Fucking 10.
Got 10 on it. You about ready to back her up to 7?
Yes. Fuck, I hate 10.
You just
want
to turn it into a potato, Nation?
Thinking about Linux.
There you go. It's a good operating system. It's too bad that iRacing doesn't support it anymore. So if iRacing catches this stream, that's me telling you to make it work on Linux again. Make it work.
We got 5. Wow.
Yeah, we got 5. We're moving up in the world, Nation.
Some of them a bit.
Well, so do we want to talk about any of the chase drivers? No, we'll just move on. No, I'm just kidding. So number 1 in points. We'll just do we'll go through the points real quick. Number 1 in points coming into tonight with a 2-point lead.
I don't even have to look, and I can tell you who it is.
Who is it?
That'd be Richard Holland.
You're wrong.
What?
In the truck series coming into AutoClub here tonight with a 2-point lead is Keaton Tripp.
Maybe I was thinking of the ARCA car.
Second in points, but only 2 points back, is Enrique, Rick Vagone. Third in points is Austin Wagner. Fourth in points is Michael Mccauley. Fifth is Cody Williams. Sixth is going to be Richard Holland. And 7th is Jeff Martin. And 8th is the Coop, Bradley Cooper. And these guys are
way off.
And 9th in points, actually, we'll go back to the top 10. 9th is that 3 truck of Hal Lamy. So he is the first driver outside of the chase. The top driver outside of the chase in points, Hal Lamy.
Well, damn it.
Then back to round out the top 10 is Brandon Winning, but only those top 8 that we called where we ended off at Coop there. And Coop's only, 5 back from the next position, and they're only 1 point back from the position ahead of them. So it's really close still. Coming into AutoClub this week, I guess that's where we're at. So we got AutoClub tonight, Texas next week. And we're going to finish it off the week after that on May 12th at Phoenix Raceway. That's going to be the championship. We'll crown a champion that week. This week, though, we're going to be lucky to get the damn starting grid up, so let's work on that real quick. Starting on the pole, he's second in points. He is a chase driver. That's the number 10 of Enrique, Del Toro, Escobar, Vagande, McDaniel, Sanchez.
The second.
There we go. We got them all, didn't we?
I think we did.
All right, to his outside. This guy ain't made a start in a while, but it's good to see him back tonight. That's Mr. Karaoke, Steve Seegers in the 16. Starting third, the points leader. That 26 truck of Keaton Tripp, and he's fast. Got some wins on the season in both series. So the 26 is going to be fast here at AutoClub. Outside of him in fourth, another chase driver in the 22. That's Austin Wagner. Both teammates right there. Wagner Tripp Motorsports, third and fourth. Fifth tonight's going to be the 11 of Cody Williams. He had a hot rod last night, man. Wound up second to only the guy that's starting outside of him in sixth, Richard Holland, in the 31. Holland did win last night's race here. These drivers are both in the chase, and they're both going to be two trucks here tonight to keep an eye on. Starting seventh, he's not Tito's Vodka. Something about morning tea and something else, right, Nation?
Morning wood or some shit. I can't.
That's the 14 of Jeff Martin, and to his outside in eighth. The man, the driver, the myth, and the legend needs no introduction. Driving a 3 truck.
So let's just move right on past him.
Yep, we'll just move on past Hal Lamy. Starting eighth. So starting ninth is going to be the Coop, Bradley Cooper. He's eighth in points. He's going to need a good run right here at AutoClub tonight to make up some of that ground. So good luck to you, Coop. He's our Tuesday night commentator, and we wish him the best of luck. And let's look at 10th, Michael Mccauley, driver of the 81 Nation. They're twins.
I was going to ask.
Yep, they're twins. I knew what was coming. Starting 11th, Richard Springer in the 21, and his outside in 12th. That's going to be the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. 13th, it'll show Adam Tips, but we know Adam's going to be in either the broadcast booth with us or the admin booth, one or the other. And that's just how it's going to go down. But we got a few viewers tuned in. We want to thank all the viewers for coming in. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want while you're in the live chat. We do interact with the people in YouTube, don't we, Nation?
Well, I try not to.
We can't always promise that it's in a positive manner, though.
The last time I had to go sit in the corner.
Yeah, me too. I had to give myself a timeout the last time. So what do we got for cameras? We got scenic. No, we've got dynamic right here. So we're going to switch off to the dynamic cameras. Dun, 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 dun.
I like the scenic.
That probably got us a copyright strike when I did that, Nation.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Nope.
I seen one dude on YouTube. He was humming a song, and he got a copyright.
That's messed up, man. Well, they can't give you one if you do a song in karaoke.
I don't know how that shit works.
If you sing the content, then it's technically your content at that point for that particular song.
I mean, you see people on there that
if you sing live,
songs, if they get away with it.
Exactly, it'd be like saying that you can't legally have a cover band. You know what I mean?
On the YouTubes.
Oh, we won't get into the YouTube shenanigans tonight.
Did you say shenanigans again?
I could say fuckery.
That would be better.
But the pace car's in, and we're getting ready to do what?
I don't know.
Green flag racing, and we are green flagging racing right now. Look like the 22 and 10 might want to make a little door love at the start, but they thought better of it, got away from each other before Netcode come out and bit them right in the tailgate. Hello, Denise. Thanks for joining us tonight. And we got a battle between teammates for second. Enrique, just like last night, putting a 10 right to the front, but look at Keaton Tripp. Does he want second? Does he want the lead? I don't know. The teammate's going to go push on the back of the 10 truck of Enrique. And Richard Holland right there in the 31 and fourth is going to haunt him, Nation. He's going to look right in the middle, and I kind of was in the same position last night in ARCA car. I had an opportunity to split the teammates, and I took it.
All that.
Sometimes you just got to take what's there. You know, you got to take what's offered to you, and you don't complain about it. So we might see that tonight as those teammates aren't afraid to run two different lines around here. And that's one of the things that I like about AutoClub right now The ARCA car was the same last night as what I'm seeing the trucks doing so far. And that's, you know, a guy can be fast on the bottom and a guy can be fast on the top. And a guy can be fast in the middle of the track. And that's what makes it a lot of fun when you can race multiple grooves here. You see the 10 of Fagone on the bottom. The 22, Austin Wagner, running the top. The 26 is faded back a little. He's going to lose a couple spots and fall back to fourth, Nation. But let's take a look at the battle back here. There's the 3 truck, Hal Lamy. 14 truck, Jeff Martin. The Coupes coming forward in the 5. This is a battle for 6th, 7th, 8th, and I don't know what place, but they're battling for it, Nation.
Usually 9th comes after 8.
Well, I knew you were going to go there, but I wasn't looking back to 9th. I was going back a little farther than that. The reason why is because I don't have my timing and scoring screen set up correctly again, and I'm going to do that right now. We're going to take a look at the front 4 because the 26 has found his way back around the 31 one more time here. And a truck back there that's trying to catch him. He's a little back. That's Cody Williams in the 11. Cody had a hot rod in the 11 last night. He's kind of broke free from the battle behind him, and he's just trying to catch a little draft from those trucks up there. The first 4 trucks are trying to pull away from him, Nation.
He's actually the 12. Okay.
Top 4 side by side for the 3rd position. 31, Richard Holland. 26, Keaton Tripp. Right in front of them, 22, Austin Wagner sitting P2. Holland needs a good run or a win. He's got to gain those points here. 6th position. Did he win last week? I don't know.
You asking me to
no,
remember shit?
Actually, the only driver locked in coming into tonight is the points leader in the trucks, Keaton Tripp. The 26 won Martinsville last week, so he's going to lock a spot in the chase. The 22, 31, 10, the 11, the 14, the 5. Those drivers are all battling to get one of those 4 spots. And a battle it is for these first 4, and it's going to be 5 real soon. It looks like the 11 of Cody Williams is running them down, Nation. Look at Keaton Tripp, though. Fell back to 4th, now up here really just haunting the back of that 10 truck. Hi, Diana. Hopefully you're feeling good this week. Mama Riddle's doing good. That's what we want to hear, isn't it, Nation? Everybody's doing good, then everybody feels better. So there's the 10, 22, 26. They can't sort it out amongst their self there, the 2 teammates can't.
So plenty of time.
Fagone is safe right now, and they do. We're working lap 7 of 110 here tonight. I backed her down by 5 laps from last night. I put it at 115, and tell you what, man, I was a little wore out from the old Oculus hot. It was melting my head down. I think I had a brain melt.
Dude, you had that 3 years ago.
I had that longer than that.
3 years ago that I know.
All right, so a 4-truck battle, Nation. It's now 5. Cody Williams has found the back of these 4 trucks. And we got a side-by-side. Nope. Maybe 3 wide for the lead. I don't know. We'll watch him coming out of a turn here. We don't know what turn it is. Looks like turn 2. Awesome. Mama Riddle will be on here. Nation. I don't know if we're going to need that 4-letter word tonight, though. I really don't.
Yeah, but I'm going to use it anyway.
We went 115 laps with the ARCA car caution-free last night. And if the ARCA car went caution-free here, then you know the truck's going to. Right, Nation?
I'm not saying a word.
I don't know, because these guys, man, this top 5, they're racing. Battle for the lead, side by side, 22, 10. I thought the 26 might get a run on the outside and put himself in the battle, too. Now we're going to get 5-truck battle. Look at Cody Williams right there in the 11. So we got a Ford, a Toyota, a few Chevrolets up here. And Enrique's holding them off, man. That 10 truck of Rick Vagone he's getting it done. He's got 100 more laps to get it done, but right for these first 10, he's getting it done, Nation. He's holding off a fierce battle with a couple of teammates.
And he's in a Ford. It ain't gonna
Now they're 3 wide. 26 on the outside. 10 and 22 battling for the lead. 22 on the bottom, 10 in the middle, 26 on the high side, 3 wide right here. Coming through turns 3 and 4 at AutoClub for the lead. Keaton Tripp, it looks like he might edge him, but the 22's fighting back on the inside. Lap 10 looks like lap 109, Nation. Somebody forgot to tell these first 5 that it's lap 11, right?
Get on the horn and tell them.
No, I'm not going to tell them. I'm going to let them do battle like that because when they battle like this, it's a good show for the fans. That's what it's about. You want to see another battle? It's going to be the next group of drivers. Bradley the Coop Cooper leading that group back there in the 6th spot, just outside of them top 5. You got the 14 of Jeff Martin, 21 Richard Springer, 81 Mccauley. What's his name, Nation? Michael Mccauley.
I wonder if he's related.
They're twins. That's why I get them mixed up.
Well, I would too.
And then 10th spot right here is the number 3 of Hal Amy. I don't think he wants to be 10th, though, as he's looking on to the inside of the 81 there, Mccauley. Battling for driver of the day week in and week out in this series. Battling on the racetrack for position. And we're seeing the battle right now for the 9th and 10th position. And it looks like that 21 is looking on the inside right here, and the 14 is going to give the 5 a good push down the front straightaway. And they're going to clear out of the 21, and the 5 is going to maintain that 6th position. That benefited the 14, too, because it looked like the 21 had a run down on the bottom of the track. And Hal Amy is going to get around the 81 here and move himself back up to the 9th position. So positions are changing hands, Nation. Different names going by different numbers. They're passing.
It's a wild world.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back up front, things have changed. There's no doubt about it. You got Wagner Tripp Motorsports 1 and 2 with the 26 and the 22. Sitting back in third is the 31 of Richard Holland. And the leader for the first, 12 laps, Enrique, well, he's going to fade back here to 5th, and he's kind of in danger of losing the draft of those lead trucks up there, Nation. He's by him lone self.
Thanks. Nope.
By his own self, his lone self, I don't know. He's playing with himself, Nation.
I had a nickel.
All right, so back to the front. The battle's been good since, I don't know, about the time they threw the green flag. Somewhere around that time. Lap 15, clean and green so far. Time to break out the Voodoo Trucks, Nation.
I'm in my toy box.
Get in that toy box. You got the pin set out already to poke them, don't you?
Of course.
Why don't you go ahead and pop a couple of tires?
Now, that Country Time truck ain't out there, so I don't need that.
Damn it, man. Who needs enemies when I got friends like you, Nation?
Don't. I'll handle it.
So look at Richard Holland working the bottom of the racetrack. The 26 working the top side, 22's up there. But you see the 31 and the 11 running just like they did in that ARCA car. favoring the inside line of the racetrack, where the 26, just like an ARCA car, favoring the middle to the outside of the racetrack. What way's faster? I don't know. I went fast both ways. But I know it's hard to pass here, because just when you get a look on the inside, they get a run down the straightaway. 31's got the benefit of having the teammate help them there, draft with them down the straightaways, where the 26 doesn't really have the 22 getting up close enough for the 26 to benefit from the draft.
All over the track.
That almost sounded intelligent.
Almost.
Almost sounded like I knew what I was talking about, and I'm really just making it up.
Isn't that our job?
Yes. You just got to be good at it. You got to be good at making shit up, Nation. I think we can handle that. So is Nation watching the race on iRacing or on YouTube?
YouTube.
Have you downloaded iRacing yet?
No, not yet.
You're going to have to get after it so you can get some practice in for next season.
Practice schmactus.
Making his debut in both the ARCA car and the truck series.
Fuck you, I ain't running this truck.
Man, I'll tell you what, you can throw a blanket over the first 4 trucks, but they'd just break out of it. Still the same, and let's see how far back Enrique got.
I'm a riddle.
Nation, he found the second pack. Richard Springer in the 21 has gotten around Rick Fagone, and Fagone don't like it, so he's going to fight back on the inside. We could go about 24 laps with 50% fuel last night, so these cats got 75% fuel. I'm thinking 34 laps, Nation?
32.
35.
One.
There she is. Hi, Mama Riddle. Welcome to our stream. That's right, Vernon Nation, the Village Idiots. It's up in the top in black and white, top left-hand corner of the screen, Nation. It says it. Black and white, just like a contract, black and white.
Saw that.
You purposely pick those colors to make it more legal. I can tell. Official.
Fictitious.
Official. But it's not really in black ink. It's more in white ink. So maybe that's unofficial Village Idiots. Yeah. I'm pretty sure if we lived in a village, we would be the 2 biggest fucking idiots there. So
We're the 2 biggest idiots where we live now.
exactly. I'm watching this battle, though. Coop and his teammate right there, the 14. Hal Lamy in the 3. He's joining the fight. And we got Springer blinking on the bottom. If you are epileptic when I get on these blinkers, make sure you close your eyes. Right, Nation?
Mm-hmm.
What does flashing lights do to epilepsy?
Something like fun with the mouth or some shit.
Yeah, put him in a damn grand mal seizure. I am doing wonderful, Mama Riddle. Thank you for asking. Nation, tell Mama Riddle how you're doing.
You're an idiot.
Man, look at that battle. Teammates right there. 5, the 10, 14. I don't know if Fagone just kind of roasted the tires, but he's fading back into the masses now. Oh, and there's contact, and Fagone just sideways, and son of a bitch, he saved it. I don't know how Rick Fagone just held onto that truck. That was some crazy shit. The teammate got in the back of him, turned him completely sideways, and Fagone drove out of it. Still going. It's going to cost him a couple of spots. Hal Lamy's going to sneak by him. Jeff Martin's going to sneak by him. But, hey, it's better than having your truck wadded up in the fence, right?
Those New England drivers.
He was all up on top of that wheel, Nation.
That's how he drives his real truck.
I wonder if his teeth hurt because he was chewing on it pretty hard there. That wasn't even funny. Kind of.
No.
Maybe in some sick, stupid,
A
diminished
little
way.
bit.
Some sick, stupid, demented way. All right, so we got Mama Riddle in here. We got Diana, Denise. I don't know. Jeffrey might still be hanging around. And there's several other people watching. They just ain't chatted nothing to us yet, Nation.
Do you blame them?
I would, kind of suspect a shut up, you idiots.
Oh.
But I'd think a 4-letter, the F word would come before that.
Usually.
Nobody can just say, you idiot. They say, what, Nation?
Fucking moron.
Exactly. We know exactly how that goes, don't we?
Like, fuck you, we have a badge that says that.
We got a we're wearing it. If you can't read it, you're a fucking retard.
Right. I wear mine at Walmart. Fuck you.
So the 26 is still leading with help from the 22, his teammate, and the 31 is still battling and still running the bottom of the track. Nope, actually they moved up to the middle, Nation. But now they're going back to the bottom. They're kind of diamonding the corner. Like a diamond.
Diamonding.
Yep, diamonds. They're a girl's best friend, aren't they, Nation?
That was something else.
Well, I think it's diamonds are a girl's best friend.
I don't know. I thought it took batteries. Whatever.
Oh, my goodness. So now the second group is consisting of 2 trucks, the 14 of Jeff Martin and the number 3 of Hal Lamy. And this is 6th and 7th position on the racetrack. And we got a little time, I think, before they pit, so we're going to get to the front of the field right here. We're going to go on board, and we're going to start there, and we're going to do a real quick through the field for you. Your leader right now, points leader coming in, 26 of Keaton Tripp. He's had her up there for a few laps. Go back to P2. We're going to ride on board here with second place. That's a teammate to the 26 in the lead. And maybe, judging by the front hood of the 22 that we're riding on board with in the back of the 26, that's going to explain the dent in the 22's hood and the dent in the 26's tailgate, Nation.
Sherlock Holmes the shit out of that.
He did it. Bump drafting. That's what it's about here. You watch him get up there, and he'll just give him a shot right in the back bumper, and I think one of those shots was hard enough to do some damage. So Wagner in the 22 in second. Go back to third place right here. He's battling. That 31 of Richard Holland's been battling for 27, 28 laps when they get to the line here since they dropped the green flag, Nation. Working a couple of different lines. You can see him sizing them up. Off the gas a little bit more in the corner right here. Trying to get it back to full throttle. Not a lot of wheel in it. And what I mean by that is not turning it left real far. That truck's loose. You can see it in the corner.
I was saying it was loose, right?
And you can hear the way he's working the throttle. He's getting it to turn a little bit, but right here, center off, he's just really working on that throttle to keep that thing from coming around. Pit stops are happening. First 3 trucks on pit road. Oh. Cody Williams in the 11 brought her in hot. So did the 31. Looked like there might be contact, and I'll tell you what, that 11 might be leading this thing after these pit stops are over. Either that or they're going to hold him in his box and explain to him why you don't speed down pit road, Nation.
You slow your ass down, little mister.
That's right. You slow her down. So here they come to their pit boxes. Did the 31 pass it? Nope, but the 11 did. 31 hit his right on the money. We're going to stay on board with this because this was a good battle coming in the pit road. Imagine how it's going to be getting off of pit road. There goes the 31. You see he's going to beat the 11th off, but look at the 31. He's going to beat all of them off there, Nation. All 3 of them.
You just say he's going to beat off all 3
He
of them.
beat off all 3 of them.
I love it.
I don't think he'll like that. He beat all 3 of them off of pit road.
I'm going to hang my headset up and leave.
So let's take a look at a different camera for a minute. And we'll shut that damn in-car thing off. And we'll see what the distance is. It ain't a very big distance. These four are all still together, but the order got shuffled a little bit. The 31 went from third to the lead. 26 went from first to second. 22 went from second to third. And the 11, well, he went from fourth to fourth. But the 11 could have come off pit road with the lead, but after that super pit road entry, he passed his pit stall. And he had to back up. Man, I think he was so excited. You enter pit road like that and get away with it, you're like, fuck, yes. I did it last night. And look at that, 22 and 26 are going to hook up and go right by the 31. So he had the lead, but it was short-lived. Two teammates were lined up. The other two were separated. You see Holland, though, he's going to fight back pretty hard on the middle. Now he's going to get a run and maybe take a look back at the lead again. 31 laps in. Holland's going to is he going to clear? Slide job. Here it comes, Nation. Yes, 31 back to the lead. Let's see how the other drivers fared, though, after pit stops. Coop's all by himself back here in the fifth spot. He's not too, he's about 5 seconds behind that lead pack. So the 5 is about 5 seconds back. Got a little bit of time to make up here. Sixth place, Hal Lamey. Did you hear me, Nation? Sixth place, Hal Lamey.
I hear that.
Top 6 right now. So we've seen him back in 10th, and Hal's passed more trucks than anyone. So he's about 3 seconds back from the Coop, and then about, I don't know, couple seconds behind Hal, you're going to find a 10 truck right here of Enrique Del Toro, Escobar, Fagande, McDaniel, Sanchez.
His parents had a lot of time to name a kid.
2.1 version. Right? Version 2.1.
B2.0.
All right, so 8th position is going to be Jeff Martin. 14 truck and back in 9th. There he is. Driver of the 81 Nation, Michael Mccauley. And then the final driver on the racetrack is this truck right here, the 21 of Richard Springer, currently occupying the 10th position. So we have 10 of them left on the track, Nation, and 10 of them doing battle right here.
Sorry, I was staring at Michael's truck. What?
That's all the chase drivers plus 2. And hello, Adriana. Welcome to the stream here tonight. You're listening to the Village Idiot Show right here on YouTube. What kind of stupid shit we want to talk about tonight, Nation?
Where do you want me to start?
I don't know. You got what's been going on with you, feller?
Not a goddamn thing, dude.
Well, we know you got the new to you PC set up. So does that mean any video editing's been happening, or?
I haven't put that on here yet.
What?
Yeah, I haven't put that on here.
Oh, no.
I did put OBS on.
So you do not have Photoshop on that computer. You're voting for me tonight, Adriana.
Oh, yes, I do have Photoshop.
Exactly. So have you been painting anything?
I made a couple logos.
Been playing a little bit of Picasso?
A little bit.
There you go.
I had a cupcake earlier.
A cupcake? Ah. That sounds pretty good, actually.
It was the highlight of my day.
Chocolate or vanilla, or what flavor do we have?
Chocolate. It's what's the name of these things? Hostess.
Hostess. Oh, you had a Hostess cupcake. All righty then.
Moving on up.
Moving on up. So side-by-side battle for the lead. This top four, man, they just don't quit entertaining you.
There's Jeffrey. He's back.
Who's back?
Jeffrey. He's right there.
Where? Oh, there he is.
Looks like we're doing the 81 car.
The Little Mermaid, 81. I'm going to go back and see if you've been bouncing up and down on the hood or the bed of it, Nation.
Don't judge me.
Hood's fine. Tailgate's fine. Nation, you ain't been attacking this truck lately.
Told you I was staring at it.
Staring at it, but not attacking it. I'm voting for apple pies. Think about that one, Nation.
Yeah, I'd like an apple pie.
That's right. So my vote's for apple pie. I don't know where Nation's is at, but Holland went back to the lead. The 11, Cody Williams, trying to fight his way to second. 22 of Austin Wagner has second, and the 26 of Keaton Tripp is in fourth. Can you figure all that shit out? I couldn't repeat it.
I think Cody's going to get tired of looking at the ass end of Richard's vehicle.
I don't know. Cody was battling for second, and now he's going to lose third. Man, and the 22 and 26 are really close on that outside line. But they want to get together. And it's going to help the 22 draft up a little bit. Right in the corner, though, that 26 is going to split to the high side. That 31 really needs that 11 to get up to him. Catch up and get on that back bumper.
They couldn't afford Jeffrey.
So Hal has a vote. Richard Holland has a vote. And the 81 has a vote. So we have a three-way tie. And we ain't got a three-way tie for the lead, but we got a battle for the lead. 2 wide right now. 22 of Austin Wagner on the outside. 31 of Holland on the bottom. Now the 11's going to be able to close up to the 31 because he didn't have any help. But that 26 and 22 were lined up on each other's bumper. And that's going to put him right to the front. So all that work the 31 did, well, guess what, Nation? He's going to have to do it all over again. Let's go watch some other racing. Coop still. Hey, I'll tell you something. Those 2 of those teammates hooked up and they ran Coop down, man. Look at this right here. 6th and 7th. Enrique, Hal Amy, the 10 and the 3. Literally them hooking up and drafting together, they're able to catch their teammate in a 5. That's the Bradley Cooper. So these,
I'll give you $10 to send his ass.
If these 3 trucks can get in line and work with each other, they can probably draft their way back up. I don't know. They're back about 9 seconds from that lead pack, so they got a lot of work to do. But where there's a wheel, Nation, there's a what? There's a will.
Dented up truck.
Well, there's their wheel. There's possibly somebody wadded up in the catch fence.
Water has a vote.
Be somebody flipping down pit road. What the heck?
Did you say heck?
Heck.
We don't talk like that here.
What the fuck?
There you go.
All right. So Hal giving the 10 a good push, and he's going to pull right up to the bumper of the 5. So if the 3 pushes the 10, who pushes the 5, and these guys stay in line and work together,
It's 15.
can they start? Actually, not can they start closing the gap. They will start closing the gap.
Like they'd be 18.
But they have to stay together. They have to work together, and they're in the same room, so they'll communicate it. I'm sure they're going to get it figured out here. Coop, though, he just kind of blasted up the racetrack, and the 10's not having no part of it. He's going around them. And Hal's confused now. He's like, I don't know who I'm going to go with.
Coop's Said he was going to win tonight.
He said that last week, too.
Yeah, he got the shit kicked out of him last week.
So let's go back to 8th. This driver's by himself, and he is back about 5 seconds behind that crew that we were watching in front of him. That's the 3, 10, and 5. We're looking at Jeff Martin's number 14, the Morning Tea truck.
Oh, Morning Tea.
I think that's what it says, Morning Tea, isn't it? Mix a bunch of vodka with that.
Oh, yeah, that's where the morning would come from.
All right, so there's the 81, Michael Mccauley, who's getting some votes in there.
Hot chick on your truck, you're going to get votes.
Make sure one of them guys ain't went and start some fake accounts and voting here, nation.
Thought they're going to go through all that trouble, let them.
Well, I know a person that did it one time here.
Yeah.
Do you remember that whole debate?
Yeah. But he didn't start just one extra account.
No, he started like 50 of them.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them.
It was like 50. It was over 20, is all I know.
Yeah, there was a lot of them. It's like, dude, you would have passed under the radar had you not made so many.
So we're going to go to our final truck. He's a lap down right now. The Lumber Liquidator Machine, nation. Boy, they ain't liquidating much lumber at the cost of that shit now, are they?
Oh, hell no.
Man, lumber has went up in price. These computers aren't built out of wood, but they are built out of the graphics cards that you can't find. Can't even find them, can you, nation?
Now the Michael has to. Why is he the Michael?
I don't know.
The one and only?
So back to the front of the field. Back to the battle of two teams. With two drivers, two trucks apiece. That's the two drivers for the Wagner Trip Motorsports team of Austin Wagner, your leader. In second place, number 26, Keaton Tripp. And then on the bottom of the track are two Hal Jr. Motorsports drivers, the 31 of Richard Holland and the 11 of Cody Williams. And then 10 seconds behind this group is going to be three more HJRM trucks, the 5, the 10, and the 3, Bradley Cooper, Rick Vagone, and Hal Amy. So it looks like it's a battle of teamwork here, nation. And what does team stand for?
About 2,500 bolts flying in loose formation.
No, they're doing it on the track. Together, everyone achieves more.
Oh, Jesus.
That's teamwork, man.
It sounds like one of those inspirational posters.
Well, I'm not trying to sound like that, but it should be an inspiration for the drivers in the race here in the league.
I'm just messing with you, Diana.
It's okay. I don't. People put crazy shit in front of mine and nation's names all the time.
Yeah, it's usually something like you fucking dicks.
Exactly. You fucking idiots. Or fuck off, Fern. Fuck off, nation. Happens all the time, don't it?
Yeah, so putting "the" in front of somebody's name really ain't all that bad.
No. I'd take the as a compliment. I'd appreciate it if you put the Vern. that's like that gives you a title. It gives you entitlement.
I just tell him he spelled "fuck you" wrong.
That is, Nation. And it's all good, Nation.
It's all
Oh. First four. Hasn't changed. Next three has. The 10 went around the 5, who went back around the 10. These guys are not lined up.
See, now Diana said it right.
Perfect. You could not have said his name better that time, Diana. That is absolutely perfect. I notice Adriana's gotten quiet, Nation. Did she leave us?
Maybe you pissed her off.
Well, I didn't do it.
Oh, I didn't do it.
Maybe the sounds of the truck did it.
Which one?
All of them. All right, Nation. I guess since we're almost halfway into it now, I say almost because we're a little short of halfway, and we'll be coming up on green flag pit stops pretty soon, and I always like to do these through the fields right before they start pitting, Nation. Makes more sense that way.
Yeah, we like to
on board, lead battle, leader, 22, Austin Wagner. Oh, it's okay. Every once in a while, we have to get on the phone, too. We don't like the thing. In fact, I probably broke more phones over the last 2 years than most people break in 2 lifetimes, Nation.
No, my phone's that.
Exactly. Who needs the phone? It's overrated.
We have interwebs.
We have the... That's right. We have interwebs.
And really, who needs the goddamn internet in their pocket?
Do you want me to tell you what I tell my old man? Nation, you want to hear that, don't you?
Ooh.
Nation wants to know. For educational purposes, Nation would like to know exactly what you tell your old man.
Son of a bitch.
Educational purposes, Nation.
So we have to take notes.
On the through the field dent in the left front of that hood, where he got to the rear of the 26 bump drafting, but he's still hauling the mail. That's the 22 of Austin Wagner. P2 right now is Richard Holland, but I imagine that's because he's side by side with the 26. Holland's still working the bottom of the track. He's probably got the 11 of Cody Williams, his teammate, behind him. You can hear him feathering that throttle, though. Not a lot of wheel in the truck, turning it left, and just feathering the throttle to keep from spinning out. Coming down here into turn 3 right now, if you need to know where you're at on the track. I'm just assuming this. Now he's got a little wheel. They're coming to pit road. Every time I do a through the field, here he comes to pit road. Right behind him is going to be Cody Williams. And the 11.
I tell him that.
And then in 5th place right now, in the top 5, that's the 3 truck of Hal Lamy. Oh, we got to stop, Nation. We get them all fired up. They're going to be telling them, fuck you. And Nation and Vern told us to do it. To be putting ideas in their head. Everybody will hate us, Nation.
I think everybody hates us already.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, fuck them.
There you go, Adriana. You do what you want. 3rd place, Hal Lamy. He was in 5th. Now he's in 3rd because 2 of his teammates pitted. But it don't matter how you get there, only that you get there. Right, Nation?
Just get there.
Just get there. So we'll go back to 4th. He's on pit road now. That's Keaton Tripp. Actually 3rd because his pit box is ahead of his teammates, so that put him up a spot. So 5th, we're on board with the 31 of Richard Holland, who has already pit. He's already made his pit stop, so we'll see if he can get around the 22 and the 26, but we'll do that after we do the three through the field. We're on board with Cody Williams now. We didn't spend much time with Cody because we were on board with 31 when we got the caution flag, so it's like we're just going to do it all over again.
We didn't have a caution.
Because that's how we roll. Man, the 11 got loose on the bottom right there. They don't hate us, Nation.
Yeah, give us time.
Another week or two. Yep, we feel it.
Guys be carrying protester signs out in the front yard.
Yeah, protesting in the front yard, Ban WFO from YouTube. Those guys are idiots.
Well, we warned you.
Black and white. Man, that 22 looked like he actually weeble wobbled.
But I bet he
Do not weeble wobble. Look at Cody Williams in the 11, though. He put a beeline on that 22, shot right to the bottom. Somebody's smoking. And he's losing it. But he saved it. Richard Springer in the 21. Holy shit, Nation. Did you see it?
Holy bag of jelly beans.
You'll see it when it comes up on YouTube.
20 minutes.
We got to get off the in-car, and I got to remember how to change a camera. There we go. So front of the field is Enrique, but he's on pit road. I think the new leader is going to be the 31 of Richard Holland. The 11 of
Diana, you cannot be serious.
Racing does matter. Hell yes. Get the link, Nation.
I don't have it on this computer.
Oh my God.
You have it right in front of you.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
I got to go all the way back in my messages every time. Every time, Nation. It's researching it. So when I hunt it down this time, would you like me to message it back to you so you'll have it?
Yeah, I'll just click on it. Save it.
I don't even know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it.
Just put it in the chat.
I'm getting close to it now.
You can click on it from there and then bookmark it.
I know there's a lot of fire bullshit going on before it.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of shit in there.
Oh, there we go, right there. Copy that. There you are, ladies. There are yoga pants on there. Have you worked on any of that stuff lately, Nation?
No, not since I'm still setting up this.
The decals are pretty cool. So are the yoga pants. They're fucking awesome. And racing does matter. Tuesday night, Wednesday night. That's your racing fix, WFO. WFO Racing League. Twisted Tuesday ARCA Series. Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. And, of course, on YouTube. Under the WFO Racing Network. All of this brought to you tonight.
Yeah, I got it.
Nation, all of this brought to you tonight by iRacing Classifieds on Facebook. If you want to get into sim racing and you need a steering wheel and pedals and might want to try to get a setup, well, just ask to join the iRacing Classifieds on Facebook, and either Nation or I, one or the other, will accept your invite, and you can browse around in there and try to cut a deal on a PC if you need one, or a steering wheel, or the whole outfit. I don't know.
Did Garrett ever sell his PC?
I don't know.
That was a nice one.
Now another battle for the lead to 22. He don't have his teammate up there helping, but he's not going to stop battling. Well, I can tell you that towards the end of May, and I guess we need to go ahead and work on some kind of flyer or something for that, but we're going to put a memorial race together.
For our homie.
For our homie, Tim McBrayer. Godspeed, Tim. There ain't a day goes by I don't think about that feller. I'm not going to lie.
He was dead stick.
Left a impression on a lot of people, not just in our community, but the entire iRacing community, really. And a lot of people on YouTube as well.
Wasn't that a Charlotte race where he said he was dead stick?
He was, excuse me, I was dead stick. Man, I mean, from the time that Tim told me he wanted to stream, Tim McBrayer, that is, it'll just stick with me forever.
He's a cool dude.
Somebody said, Vern, when you can teach a 60, I think Tim was like 66 then or something like that. You can teach a 66-year-old man how to put a processor and graphics card in his computer.
You had done something.
Yeah, that's what he said, and I never thought about it that way, but it wasn't easy, but it was for me with him because I enjoyed spending time with him.
All the votes will go to him. He was 25, wasn't he?
And then he changed it to 51.
Oh, I only remember the 25.
Yep, he changed to 51 towards the end. But on YouTube, known as the trucking or the farming legend and trucking legend, trucking and farming legend. But he also did commentating on some broadcasts on iRacing.
He did.
For quite a while, and man, I just miss him, you know, talking to us and hanging out, Nation, and hanging out in his streams all the time.
Well, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here.
The league wouldn't be. We all would have never met each other to get things going the way we did, and that's why we're here. So every season we do a memorial race for Tim McBrayer, and we're going to do one again. So anyone that didn't know, that's just a little bit of what the memorial race is about. When someone means that much to you and you lose them, you're always going to remember. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We should have like a memorial, I guess a memorial 24-hour farming simulator marathon.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
We're going to stay up and broadcast the farming simulator, Nation?
Well, that'd be like broadcasting a golf game, right?
We could take turns, right?
Yeah, you go first.
What's the people going to do? Are they going to root for people to plow the fields or what?
No, they're going to go watch somebody get honey out of a bee's nest on YouTube.
Man, I'll tell you why we've been running our mouth, or at least I have. These guys have not quit battling. 31 and 26 side by side for the lead. 22 and 11 side by side to sort out third and fourth, and both of them are lined up around behind the wrong truck. But now the 22 is going to. Oh, he about had the 11 cleared. Doesn't quite clear him, and the 11's lined up behind the 26, and the 22 is lined up behind the 31. So as long as they can keep each other separated, now the 22 is going to slide right in front of the 11. And the teammates are going to hook back up. So something will happen now. And the deciding factor could actually be that lap truck right there, the 21 of Richard Springer. And we're 70 laps in, caution-free, just like last night in the ARCA Series. So we got to find 5th and 6th and see what's going on back here with these guys. There's the 5 of the Coop, Bradley Cooper in the 5th spot. He separated himself by 4 seconds over these two, the 10 and the 3. That's Enrique in the 10. Hal Lamy back behind him in the 3. Hal's only about a half a second back, not staying up close to him, so there's no draft benefit right now. All right, you tell Mama Riddle to have a good night. Thank her for coming in and watching.
And tell her I'm sorry.
And Nation, sorry for not saying the 4-letter word tonight. Oh, but we haven't had any cautions that we ain't burnt shit down, Nation.
We ain't done a damn thing.
That's right. So you ain't got nothing to be sorry for tonight.
Well, it's us being us.
So there's Jeff Martin in the 14th, sitting back in the ace spot. And for the Michael Mccauley fans, Little Mermaid fans in the 81, Mccauley is currently sitting in the 9th position on the racetrack.
Posters struck on my wall.
And he is still on the lead lap. And he's about 11 seconds behind Jeff Martin in the number 14. We got the field separated just by a little bit, but who's been playing the long game here? Who's going to do some fuel trickery, Nation?
I'm going to say Mr. Holland.
Mr. Holland, he says. I don't think so, because Holland and the 11 were the first two to come down the last time.
He's good at that shit.
And we're 73 laps in, so it won't be too long before we'll get ready for our final pit stop. As the 26 of Keaton Tripp is showing them the way around here. 31 of Richard Holland's going to fade in the second. 22, Austin Wagner back to third. And the 11 of Cody Williams is going to occupy the 4th position. So here's the biggest question. Who's going to win it, Nation?
I can tell you who's not going to win it. Us.
Okay, so if the 26 wins it, then nobody else locks in because the 26 is already locked in. So if he wins it, he keeps everyone else locked out, and they're still battling into Texas next week on points. But if any of if the 20 or if the 31 or the 22 or the 11 or the 5 or the 10 or the 14 or the 81, if they win it, they're locked in, Nation. 3 wide for the lead. Lap 74, 22 is going to fade in behind his teammate. His teammate's going to disappear, make it look like there wasn't a battle there, but there is. Yes. If Diana isn't able to get back on and she tells what Adriana, what her vote is, does it count, Nation? Yes.
Yeah.
26, 22, 31, 11, 21 of Springer is a couple of laps down. And then Coop is still by himself, about 14 seconds behind these guys. But it looks like, judging from the timing and scoring, that Fagone and in the 10 there and Hal Lamy are closing in on Coop. If these guys could get hooked up for a whole run, they would make up time if they stay in line. But they have to hook up. They got to be nose to tail. Help each other out, work like a team, and together, everyone will achieve more, Nation.
Inspirational, goddamn.
Together, we're stronger. Divided, we'll be conquered.
Together, you got a lot more asses to kick.
That's right. Well, I don't think you'll have any problems, mostly, especially from me and Nation, because Diana's come in here every single stream since season 2 when I started doing this, and we started doing the driver of the day, and she's handled the votes, the count on the votes, and really took the load off me and Nation having to go back through and do all that at the end of the broadcast.
I guess we can.
So her vote counts, whether it's coming as a proxy through you or however we get it, right, Nation?
That's right.
Hell, the senators vote in proxy, don't they? And the representatives?
Yeah, so they say.
So they say. I wonder if the dead people that voted vote in proxy.
No, I think they get the day off.
All right, so there's the 81 Little Mermaid. We're going to spend a little time on this truck here, Nation. Nope, we're not going to do that because you'll go bouncing on the hood, bouncing on the tailgate.
Don't judge me.
Well, we're judging. We are certainly judging. I agree with Jeffrey on that one. Nobody likes politicians. Nobody likes idiots either.
Yeah, here we are.
So here we go. Mccauley picked up a spot.
Oh, you say.
He did. He's up to 8th. The Little Mermaid is swimming her way up there, Nation. I'm telling you what would change all this in this whole race is we're lap 80 of 110. A caution.
I don't think you're going to get one, Vern.
Yeah, she does, Adriana, and she's in our thoughts a lot, too. That whole family is. And we're back up front, and I just seen a truck hit the wall, and he's still in the wall, and he's going to lose the lead. Your leader. The 26 at Keaton Tripp put her right in the outside wall, Nation. Sparks were flying. He's losing spots. Going to go from 1st to 4th, hand the lead over to the 31 of Richard Holland. Man, and just like that, it can change over. Little love to the outside wall, and all is not good.
Little love, he banged the shit out of it.
He banged that wall hard. Man, the 22 right up to the bumper of the 31. You could see the 31's tailgate shivering. Was quivering, Nation.
Virgin on prom.
That's right. Holland's tailgate was worried. That 22 pulled right up to the back of it. You got a dented bumper coming at your tailgate like that, man, and you're kind of like, whoa. Settle it down there, feller.
The last guy, he ain't gonna give a shit about me.
I'll tell you what, though, that 22 pushing on that 31 like that's really helped them, too, separate themselves from these two. The 26 of Keaton Tripp that got in the outside wall when he was leading, and the 11 of Cody Williams that kind of broke up them teammates helping each other up there. So I think the 22's like, all right, we got a chance to get, me and Holland away from them, and we can fight this thing out amongst ourselves and not have to deal with those two. You know what I mean? You hate to think a guy left his teammate like that, man, but I'm telling you. There's some fuckery going on out there, Nation. And they're about to lap the Little Mermaid. All right, Mccauley, wait for him. Now slam on your brakes. That'd be wrong, wouldn't it, Nation? They're lapping the Little Mermaid. Don't let them have it, Michael Mccauley. You fight them. Mccauley's going to go to the outside, the 81. He's going to let the 22 and 31 go like any good driver would do. And here I am up in the booth giving him bad advice, Nation. But I think he knows I'm just joking. Battle for the lead side by side, 31-22. 81 now one lap down in the 8th position. And we should be getting ready to make our final round of pit stops here at AutoClub Speedway. 31's on pit road as we speak. He's not the only one on pit road. 31 11, I believe the 26. And Austin Wagner's still out on the racetrack for another lap. So Wagner's teammate there, the 26 of Keaton Tripp, he's going to come down pit road with the 11 and the 31. You read that, Nation? Jeffrey says it'd be funny to see me get in there. I'll do it for you.
Hell yeah, get her done.
So we got Enrique. Wagner's still the leader by 17 seconds over Enrique. And I believe Wagner might have finally brought it to pit road. So green flag pit stops are happening with 25 to go. And I can assure you that this should be the final pit stop of the race. At least the final green flag pit stop of the race.
You're close.
We have 25 laps to go to call chase race. Nope. 5. Lost it and into the outside wall. Now hard to the inside. And he's rolling backwards, and I don't know where he's going. And he loops it around. And we're going to stay green flag.
Well, yeah, it's just coup.
We're going to have to go back and take a look at it because it was a wicked-ass wreck, Nation. It took a long time. It took him like 10 minutes to wreck, literally. Do you want to see it?
Of course I want to see it. It's coup.
All right, we're going to burn it down with what?
I have nothing.
Fire! That's the only way we do replays here at WFO is to burn it to the ground. And then throw a little water on it. Let's get a better camera view for this, and we're going to find it here. I just got to change my... Right here, off the corner. Back it up one more time. Take a look at the 5. You'll watch the truck get a little bit out of shape. He goes to correct it, and then it catches, and that's the end of it. Right there. Breaks loose. He catches it, breaks loose again, and then finally just turns her right head on into the outside wall. And then he's full speed to the inside wall, but he stays out of it. Now he's going to go backwards. Now he's going to smoke the tires the other way. And he's going to get her turned around, and we're going to stay clean and green after Coop just took her for a ride.
Well, that's no way to win a race.
And something just happened, and nothing's working no more, Nation.
Yeah, Jeffrey, I know.
There we go. Live TV.
He did. He kept calling Geo-free or something like that.
Geo-free? What the fuck?
Something like that.
Who?
I was going to say something. But
Who doesn't know that that's Jeffrey?
Apparently, Coop.
Thank you for your vote, Whitney. Welcome to the WFO stream. Wicked Wednesday Truck Series here. Like we welcome all of our viewers in here. Or your commentators, the Village Idiots. We just sit here and talk all kinds of mad shit and pretend like we're commentating a race, don't we, Nation?
Yeah, I'm not even watching the race. I'm watching.
He's watching other videos on YouTube. I'm watching a guy zig and zag, and hopefully the other guy don't zag when he zigs. We will get a caution flag then. But the lead battle, there's 3 trucks that are up here with 21 laps to go. Coop, unfortunately, is going to be a lap down after his little spin cycle that he took. Yep. But Cody Williams must have had an issue on pit road because he's shown 12 seconds behind in the 4th position. So the 11 having pit road issues, and that's going to knock him back 13 seconds from that lead pack. So now we got 2 teammates, 1st and 2nd, trying to pull away from this driver in the 3rd. That's the 31 of Richard Holland. But he's kind of got a teammate with the 5 of Coop there if Coop can get up there and give him help. But I think the 5's got too much damage to do it. So the 31's just got to try to do everything he can to stay onto that draft of those teammates and not let them go, Nation. Hal has 1 vote, Richard has 1 vote, and Michael Mccauley has 4 votes.
Uh-oh, I
The
see an
Little
upset.
Mermaid leading the driver of the day in the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. Well, I don't know who voted for who, so...
No, that's none of our food.
Doreen Jackson was the first one to vote for the 3, and then Jeffrey for the 81. Then a vote for the 31 right there. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend like I learned how to count during this stream here tonight. That's why we let you do it, Adriana, you and Diana.
Yeah, I just learned how to weave a basket. So
I learned about 3 seasons ago what a West Virginia calculator was, and I realized that we couldn't do math on it.
I got to draw me another one.
You got to draw you a new one, huh? You got to go cut one of them big trees on the side of the mountain down to make you some paper, don't you?
Fuck that. I've done that shit before. Not making paper.
You made paper, Nation? I get mine at Walmart. Wonder if the price of paper has went through the roof yet.
I don't know.
And cardboard. I haven't really noticed them charging me like Amazon or anybody or any eBay shippers adding extra to cover the cost of cardboard. But with the way wood has went up, it wouldn't surprise me to see a surcharge on cardboard and paper.
They're made out of the same thing.
So if you don't do paperless bills right now or paperless interactions with some of the creditors you do business with, you might want to think about changing that.
Or you got to pay extra for the receipt.
Can you imagine to go get a pack of paper and it costs you $50, Nation? For a pack of like 100 sheets?
Yeah, that's not happening.
There'd be a whole riot right inside of Office Depot.
Yeah, so what do you got, a bunch of fucking nerds trying to punch each other?
Yeah. Look like the Geek Squad going off on each other, Nation.
Yeah. I'd fucking YouTube it.
Oh, I would too. We've gained, I don't know, probably millions of subscribers doing that.
Yeah, but we're going to lose all the ones we got now.
So what do we got to do? Like hope for the price of paper to go up to be able to go to Office Depots and watch that? Wait for it?
Wait.
We could actually instigate it by getting paper and holding a stack of it up saying, got this for 30 cents. Mm-hmm. Watch them fight to get to it.
If you can call that fighting, yeah.
So we have a 3-truck battle. The 31 did keep the draft of these two. Keaton Tripp's leading it, 22 second, 15 laps to go. 31's third, and here's your through the field, starting with 4th place, Cody Williams. 13.849 seconds behind those first 3 trucks. He's got a little ground to make up if he's going to win it.
I still got faith.
Enrique battling through his battles tonight. He's about 22 seconds behind the leader, 8.5 seconds behind his teammate, Cody Williams. But he is sitting in the top 5. And that's important because he came in here second in points tonight. 6th place on the field, the 14, Jeff Martin. That's a nice recovery. Martin was back there in like 9th place last time we looked at him in the 14, and he's took the morning T truck up a few positions here late. 7th place is going to be the 3 truck of Mr. Hal Lamy. I'm looking at it. I don't think he scratched your paint, Nation.
I'll be damned.
Not at all.
Let's see, now I'm going to have to run out there and scratch it just so I can feel better.
Well, go out. It's easier than that. Just get the voodoo truck out.
It's in the toy box.
Well, go drag it out of the toy box and get you a pin out and just scrape all down the side of it. And then Hal will go up and scrape the wall to mimic it. So let's go back to 8th place, and we burn it down with fire to watch what this guy did. He got loose and saved it and got loose and saved it and got loose and didn't save it no more. That's how it went down, Nation.
They really couldn't save no more.
Nope. And the 21 of Richard Springer, 10th place on the field, going around him. But that's not for position because the 21's 4 laps down. Coop's only a lap down. And then you got Mccauley, who's a lap down right here. And Mccauley in the Little Mermaid 80. Oh, no. I don't know what happened with the 5, but the 81 almost got right in the back end of him and made his night go worse. That would have gotten bad, wouldn't it, Nation?
Yeah.
But the 81 made a quick maneuver. He avoided the 5, so there's no harm, no foul. 81 of Michael Mccauley moving to the 7th position, picking up a spot. Jeff Martin is on pit road, so he was on a little different pit strategy here. That's why he gained some spots, but he had to bring it to pit road here. Meanwhile, back on the farm with 10 laps to go. 3 trucks. One of these 3 trucks is going to win this damn thing. It's either going to be the 2 teammates that are first and second battling for the lead, or it's going to be the lone wolf up there right now, the 31 of Richard Holland. He's a lone wolf, Nation.
Lone wolf.
Got no teammates, no help.
Oh, he's hanging out with all his friends.
Mama Riddle picked the 11. Where's my votes?
Our votes don't mean shit.
No, they don't. We're going to stay on this battle for the lead, and I don't think anybody would want us to leave it right now. 9 laps to go. 3 trucks, damn near 3 wide. This is WFO, and this is what it's all about. Caution-free for 101 laps at AutoClub Speedway here. We did get to watch a truck go roundy round, literally.
Did you just say roundy round?
He did. Coop went in circles, made me dizzy just doing the replay. So here's what Holland's got to watch out for when them 2 get lined up like that. Nose to tail, they're going to pull a little distance on them down those straightaways. With 8 laps to go, man, he's got to get on one of them bumpers and just climb right up there, Nation, and set them up and try to break those teammates up right here. He's got 8 laps to work on breaking these 2 trucks up.
Well, you know how to do that.
I mean,
and it was actually those 2 numbers.
It was pretty efficient, wasn't it? That's the only chance that the 31 has right here. I mean, he's got to be able to get up there. Hopefully he saved enough tire. That's the other thing. These 2 are battling side by side. If there's a time the 31 can take advantage of them, now's the time. Let them get lined up side by side, and the votes start piling in for the 11. Rosa Young, Stephanie Young. Never met the Youngs, but welcome to the stream. I think it's the first time I've seen them in here, Nation.
Yeah.
So now Cody goes straight to the, and now we got a Haley Riddle in. Welcome to the stream, Haley. That's a vote for Cody. So the votes are coming down the pipe now.
I think Cody.
Oh, look at that. Holland pulling up on him. The 2 teammates battle for the lead, the Lone Wolf and the 31. Is he setting them up, Nation?
I think he is.
You think he's playing a little cat and mouse with him?
Like a kitten, did you?
Thank you for your vote, Trisha. Welcome to the stream. You are live with the Village Idiots at the WFO Racing League. Why they let us here, we'll never know. One day they're going to fire us.
You seen some of the whack jobs on YouTube?
We've been trying to get fired since we started, haven't we?
I gave up.
Five laps to go. Is that enough time for Holland to split the teammates? Work some magic. Magic Nation. He's going to need magic. Abra-fucking-cadabra.
Better do something quick.
Now Cody's up to 7 votes. So all the 81 fans, get them in here. Get the votes in for the Little Mermaid. Get the votes in. 31, looking in the middle. There's no room. Only if me and Nation get fired. How's that?
Yeah, we have to be fired first. Because after we're fired, you people have to take over.
Man, that 31 kind of peeking to the inside of the 26. I think we're going to see some 3 wide, Nation. 22 trying to get up to the front if the 26 wins. Well, that just kicks it back to points coming into Texas next week. If the 22 wins, he locks in to Phoenix. And if the 31 wins, he locks into Phoenix. So you got one driver already locked into Phoenix and 2 other drivers trying to lock themselves in. And that's right, we have 3 laps to go between those 3 trucks. Will it get good? Well, that's not a question you should be asking because it's been literally this kind of racing since we dropped the green flag 107 laps ago. They've been going at it for the lead for 107 laps. They're not going to stop over the next 3 laps, are they, Nation?
See, right here is where he's going to split them up.
And the battle for second is on. As the 22 has the lead, the 31 is trying to split those teammates. It's going to be 2 to go when they get the line. 31 on the bottom of the track. If he can split them up, they can't draft each other and get around them. Right now, they're in line, and the 31's doing everything he can. He's not only got to deal with the 26, he's got to get by him, but then he's got to go up there, catch the 22, and get around him. It may be too late, Nation.
I don't know. It is Richard.
He's still side by side. While he's side by side, that's allowing the 22 to build a little bit of a gap. Middle line right there for the 26. 31 right on the bottom of the racetrack coming out of 3 and 4. They're going to take the white flag this time. Still side by side for second. That looks excellent in Austin Wagner's rearview mirror. White flag is out. Chase race number 2 coming down to just a few corners now as they work their way through turn 2 at AutoClub Speedway. They held Holland off for the fight for second. The leader, 22, Austin Wagner, trying to lock himself in to Phoenix in the championship 4 with his teammate, the 26 of Keaton Tripp. 31 of Richard Holland, well, he'd like to win this thing and lock himself in too. 26 is going to fade up the track, get into the wall. The 31's going to take second over. But your winner tonight and locking himself into the final 4 at Phoenix is going to be the 22 of Austin Wagner. Finishing P2, which was a big points night for him, is going to be the 31 of Richard Holland. Bringing it home third, there's the 26 of Keaton Tripp. Cody Williams, he's going to live to fight another day. Cody's going to bring it home fourth. And Enrique Rick Fagone in the 5th position, Nation. But look at back in 6th, one of his best finishes in a while. That's the 3 truck of Hal Lamy. Great run, Hal. And then the Little Mermaid for you 81 fans, bringing it home 7th right here. She swam her way up a few spots. Got in the top 7. Good job. All right, so we're going to wait for them to come in here, and they're already in here. So let's go ahead and find our race winner. We got the camera on them. Austin Wagner, this is Vernon Nation in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yep.
Man, I'll tell you what, winning to get in, locked into the top 4 going to Phoenix. And you guys battled like that for 110 laps tonight.
Yeah, I'm sweating after that one. That was probably one of the hardest races I've ever raced in. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. Holy crap.
Well, we want you to kind of take us through the final 10 laps there. I know that you were in good shape with your teammate there, but you had another driver that you'd been battling all night that was there too. So take us through that last 10.
Yeah, it was the entire race. It was just me, Keaton, versus Richard and Steve there. And with about 30 or 40 to go, I realized that me and Keaton's Discord wasn't working, so we couldn't even talk to each other. And I knew he was already locked in, and I needed to get locked in yet. And that's whenever I started putting it to him. He was running the top most of the time, so I thought I could try and run a slide job on him. Wasn't working very good, but after about 20 laps of us all racing each other real hard there, I was able to clear him, and then they got side by side behind me, and I think that just let me pull away.
Yeah, they were definitely back there battling for second, and you were able to put a few car links on them there, truck links. And, man, I'll tell you what, though, the 22 looks strong tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm lucky we didn't run into any problems or get any damage like we normally do, and clean race. It was a pretty good one.
Yeah, and Nation said since we were in the chase, he wouldn't even get the Voodoo trucks out of his toolbox and flatten nobody's tires tonight, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's why we didn't wreck out tonight, so I appreciate that.
You believe that, Nation? Oh, man, they blew up. I just heard it. So you blew up on your burnouts. The 26 didn't, but you did, so he's going to have to push you back in there. Austin, man, congratulations on winning, locking yourself into the top 4, going to Phoenix, racing for a championship there. So get your practice in at Phoenix, man. Got to get the short track skills on. You have anyone you want to thank while we got you in here, buddy?
Thank you guys for running the league. A lot of fun to watch the broadcast. Thanks to Keaton for working with me that whole race. We did real good there with our strategy and not wanting to pass each other and all that till the end. That's usually hard for us. And NASCARmoney.com, that's about it.
Well, thank you for coming out and racing. I had fun racing with you last night too, but I think you got in a wall or something and ended up disconnecting.
My Oculus was doing that problem again, and it coming out of turn 4 there, it went completely blank whenever I woke up out of it. It had me in the wall, so I just ended that before I wrecked into anyone else. And I figured out the issue. My wallpapers on my desktop were on a slideshow, and every time it would flip through, it would lag out for about 5 seconds. So got that figured out and didn't run into any problems tonight. So I'm glad I got that figured out before Phoenix.
Well, we're glad you got it figured out too, man, and it worked out for you tonight. You find yourself in victory lane at AutoClub and locked in at Phoenix. And congratulations, Austin. Go get them, man.
Yep, thanks.
Austin Wagner, the winner, driver of the 22 truck. I'm trying to do something I shouldn't be, Nation.
Quick licking shit.
Do you know what I'm doing? Well, it's something I should be doing, but I shouldn't be doing right now. I'm trying to update the points while I'm doing these interviews to save a little time because it's already 10:30 and I'm old and I'm getting tired. But we got to go find our second place driver. You want the interview? You want me to do it?
Go ahead.
Richard Holland. This is Vernon Nation in the broadcast booth.
Vernon Nation, how you doing?
The Village Idiots in the broadcast booth.
How was that show?
Yeah, man, that was a show, dude. That was a 110 lap slugfest, Richard Holland. What did you see out of your windshield?
That's pretty much exactly what I saw, yeah. It was just, man, every lap just fighting to just hang on to what you got or try to get by somebody. And, you know, Austin and Keaton were running different line than we were up top. I don't really feel like either one was really better. I mean, I don't know, maybe the top, if there was no draft, I don't know, maybe the top would have been a little bit better. I don't know, but I was killing them on entry and through the center, but they obviously beat us real bad on the exit. But yeah, I don't know. It was it was a slugfest, no doubt.
Do you think it may have ended differently for you had the 11 not fallen back there?
Yeah, I mean that killed me, my chances of winning it. I knew that. I mean, without aside from wrecking the pair of them or them two wrecking each other, which is what I was hoping was going to happen. I pretty much knew they were going to work together and not let me buy them. And without the draft and someone pushing you, pretty much screwed. So,
Yeah, Nation, you can't damn a man for hoping either.
No, he did all right.
So you have anything you want to add after what you watched on YouTube Nation, or did you pay enough attention to add anything?
Dude, I never pay attention.
Man, I'll tell you what, though. You guys put on a 110-lap slugfest, and you went from first to second to fourth to third and repeat, rinse and repeat for 110 laps. So I imagine you're probably a little tired, aren't you, Richard?
Yeah, I'm pretty wore out. Austin said on the track there, I told him good win, and he said, yeah, man, that was a hell of a good race in there for quite a while. And he's like, man, I'm all sweaty. I was like, yeah, me too. It's crazy. But, yeah, we drove our ass off trying to put ourselves in a position to win this race, and, just came up a little bit short, but I'm pretty happy with second place. We'll take the points. And Keaton gave me a spot there at the end. I don't know what he was thinking there, but he drove it down on the apron.
Well,
but,
I would go ahead and give you some news on the points, but I'll let you go look for yourself. I don't want to spoil anything for you or anyone else here, so points are officially updated, just so you know.
Good deal.
I try to get it done as quickly as possible when the race is over Wednesday night. On Tuesday night, after I spend a couple hours with that Oculus on, I got to take a smoke break first.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But, Richard, man, awesome racing. Congrats on the top two tonight.
I appreciate it. Like I said, we drove our ass off to try to get this win and do something to, get around them guys. I was even trying to figure out a little bit different line there at the end where I could maybe set them up and just either surprise them or take it. I don't know. You know what I mean? It was hard. It can't take anything away from them guys. I mean, they worked together as teammates like they should had, and I didn't have one at the end there. Keaton got caught up on pit road, and it's just the way it was. And I'm lucky I got second, really.
They played it out well for teammates, but I think when you get to the rewatch a race, if you listen to the interviews, you'll find out something interesting that happened to them tonight. They didn't have any communication.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
They got
That's interesting.
separated in Discord. Wasn't that what he said, Nation?
That's what he said.
So they didn't have any communication throughout the race. So that was pretty neat of them to be able to work together like that. He said it took them about 20 laps or so to figure it out.
Yeah, I've had that happen before, and you're like hollering, and you're like, what the hell's going on? But yeah, I've had that happen before.
Once they did, man, it just it made for great racing. It really did. And I think, like you do, that had the 11 not fallen back there and it had been 2x2 teammates, that it was going to be a tooth and nail battle right across to the start finish line.
Yeah, I think it would have been. It would have, probably it would have ended up whoever would have maneuvered around to get on that outside line, because the second to last run, that's basically what we did. We just hung out as teammates, and we'd swap around, and we'd try to get to the top as teammates, and then we'd go around them, and then it just kept, going back and forth. But yeah, if Cody had been up there, it may have been different, but who knows?
Well, do you have anyone you want to thank while we got you up here?
I want to thank my teammates, Rick and Cody and Hal, Brad. Thank them guys for, working together really well every week and racing together. It's a lot of fun racing with them guys, and you guys for doing this broadcast. Nation, Vern, appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Is that right,
Hell
Nation?
yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
You got a goddamn thing.
We got to thank you.
Yeah. Well, I actually felt bad last night, Vern, because I ran down through the whole list of people that did something for the league, and I forgot you. And I got thinking today while I was at work, and I was like, fuck, I forgot Vern. Like, how the hell
it's
did I
okay.
forget
I don't
Vern?
do nothing for the league.
Nah.
I don't do
I
much
won't-
for the league, so.
Right, yeah, you don't do nothing, yeah.
So we're going to have, what is he saying, No Pants Tuesday in the ARCA series, Nation?
I'm just doing my best to ignore that.
I'm going to ignore it as well. And Bob, is that battery-operated boyfriend?
Oh,
I don't know.
oh, fuck, that was funny.
All right, so Richard, congrats, buddy. We got some more interviews to do. We got to move on through the list here.
All right, guys.
Wait till you guys
appreciate
see who the driver of the day is.
Wow, we'll have to check that out.
Well, we got a change up
surprise?
for the driver of the day. Might be a little bit of a
Nice.
surprise.
All right.
Kind
we'll
of
have to look.
surprised us, didn't it, Nation? A little bit.
We'll have to check that out.
All right, Richard Holland.
Hey, guys. Thanks
Good
a lot.
luck at Texas, buddy.
We'll go get them.
We're going to need you to. Got to have you in the top 4 there.
Yep. We're going to go get them.
All right. Richard Holland finishing second tonight, so let's get to our third place. I'm trying to roll on here, Nation. Keaton Tripp, you got Vernon Nation, the Village Idiots up here in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yep, I got you guys.
So you wound up third, and you were just like the other couple few guys, but you were what, fourth, third, second, first, fourth, third, second,
Yeah.
fourth, for
Yeah,
110
holy crap.
laps. Not
Yeah, that
roughly,
was,
but for exactly 110 laps. So tell us your side of it all.
Oh, that was a hell of a race. That was probably the funnest I think I've had racing in this league so far. The 2 seasons I've been in it so far. That was really fun. Yeah, it was like me, Austin, Cody Williams, and Richard were up there. That was a lot of fun. We were kind of doing some tandem drafting almost. Whenever Austin was stuck on the outside, I'd go to the outside and have him draft off me. I seen Richard and Cody were drafting on the inside, and it was just a really good fight tonight. And for finishing third, I'm really happy. Even though I didn't win, I came close, but that race made up for it.
You got the win at Martinsville last week, which locked you into Phoenix in the Final Four, and your teammate was able to sneak in and get the win here at AutoClub, and that's going to punch his ticket to Phoenix. So I don't know. Texas is kind of a testing tune for you guys at this point, ain't it?
Yeah, I won there last season, and there's no reason I probably can't this season. So should be fun next week. Should be a good race.
Advantage with winning and locking in is now you can start focusing on Phoenix.
Yeah, that's very true. Like tonight, I knew I was locked in. No pressure at all. It was pretty nice knowing that, and it was just a lot of fun tonight. That's all I'll say about that.
Well, congratulations on the podium finish. Do you have anyone you want to thank while we got you in the booth, Keaton?
Austin for not wrecking us there whenever we were about wrecking each other, and you guys putting on the great racing this week. Both races go green. That was awesome.
That might have been a
Dad.
first in the entire history of the league, by the way. I'll have to check it to be sure, but I think it was a first for Tuesday and Wednesday to both go caution-free at the same week.
Yeah, that was awesome how it went caution-free that whole race. I like that a lot, but yeah, I think Dad, again, you guys, this was a great week, and that's pretty much all I got.
Well, congratulations on the top 3. Good luck to you at Texas and Phoenix, buddy.
Yep, thanks.
Man, I thought my clicker busted, Nation. I was trying to move them, I couldn't click off of them. I'm like, damn, the clicker's broke. Okay, so we have one more interview to do. And who is it, Nation?
Cody Williams.
And why are we interviewing Mr. Cody Williams?
We just miss him.
Is he going to sing us a song while he's up here?
Yeah.
See if you can get him. I'm going to let you interview him, Nation. You can't. I don't see him.
Hang on.
Where did he go?
He's in there somewhere. I see him in the DM list.
He is not in a channel where I can move him in here. Robert Victory's down there. Fagone, Holland, Coop, and Hal. And I go down there to Leo and John.
Maybe he don't want to be interviewed.
And Bender. So, our driver of the day is not here for an interview, Nation.
Maybe he heard enough of our shit, don't hear anymore.
He may actually have heard enough of it, and maybe I have too. I never hardly ever rewatch our broadcast because I can't.
I got WFO blocked on it.
I'm about ready to. Well, I can watch Coop's, fine, but I can't watch ours. I can watch a race and I just turn the volume off.
Yeah, just.
I watch a race and I'm like, fuck the volume. We'll turn that off, and I'll read the chat because it's always fun to go through and reread everything. And 0 cautions, though. He brought up a good point. Back to back, the ARCA cars last night went 115 laps, no caution. The trucks tonight went 110 laps, no cautions. And we've had a caution-free week at WFO Racing League.
Write that shit down.
Write it down. Mark it down. That's a new one. But we do not have our driver of the day in the booth, but we do know our driver of the day. And he's a good dude.
Pretty good dude.
He actually deserves it, don't he, Nation?
Way more than Hal.
We wish he was in here to do the interview, but obviously something come up for that feller and he had to run. But I know that he would appreciate each and every vote, Nation. Do you want to pretend like you're him and I'll interview you? No? All right.
Kill the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I guess we can. I guess we can kill it and call it a night. But I want to thank Adriana, Diana, for doing the votes tonight, keeping the voting system going. And we both won something, Nation. I think we won Driver of the Day. It was fucking hard work, but we did it, buddy. Well, Cody's not here, so you and I can claim the win.
Could do that, couldn't we?
Yeah, that's what we're going to go ahead and do. So, man, I'll tell you what, Nation, it was a hard broadcast tonight, but we pulled it off, buddy, and we're Driver of the Day.
I tell you what, it was tough.
It was close, too. We thought Cody was going to beat us for Driver of the Day. He got quite a few votes out there, and then, of course, Hal got his votes, and, man, the Little Mermaid was coming on pretty strong there for a while, but we did it, Nation. We pulled it off, and we're Driver of the Day.
Then we happened.
We happened, that's right. I think we stole Driver of the Day.
Literally stole Driver of the
We
Day.
just literally stole Driver of the Day with a great victory speech for doing it, I think. I think it was. Look at that. We could do that every week now.
Fuck taking votes. We'll just say we win.
Exactly. We'll take the votes. We'll let them vote. Make them think like it. Have them think it counts, and then at the end we'll declare ourselves a winner.
Why didn't we think of this earlier?
I don't know. Maybe it took a caution-free week of racing for that to pop in our head.
Or it's up there in the top left corner.
So maybe we'll let the fans vote on whether or not we should be able to do that, Nation.
But then we're going to do it anyway.
And then we'll just do it anyway. So it was awesome stealing the Driver of the Day vote tonight.
It was hard work.
It was hard work. And we thought about it at the very end here when Cody wasn't here to do his interview. Maybe it's Cody's fault that we thought this up.
Not here, we can blame him.
Exactly. If he's not here, we can blame him. We've done that before to people.
Every day.
And we thanks Cody for not being here, because now Nation and I know how to be Driver of the Day every single week.
So what if Hal gets it and he's here? Do we just delete him?
We delete him.
Fucking kick him?
Yep, we'll just boot him. Fuck it. We'll just take it and we'll interview. You know what? We'll take turns with it from now on. So next week you'll be Driver of the Day, and then at Phoenix I'll be Driver of the Day. We'll just trade them off.
If Hal wins, do I get to be the one that kicks him?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
So we'll do it that way from now on. But pretty much, I think they heard it in the stream. If they didn't, that's their fault. But we are going to rig the driver of the day system from now on because Nation and I want to win.
Yes.
And we're not that we want to, we are going to win.
Trophies?
No, participation
No.
maybe.
I don't want one of
No.
those fucking.
I don't think
paper
WFO is the place that gives participation trophies anyway. So
This is not the place. This is not your safe space.
this is not a safe circle, and we're definitely village idiots. But we did win driver of the day, fair and square, Nation.
It was fair and square.
It was. We voted for each other times 20.
Yeah, we can always edit that.
Adriana, I don't think she knows who we're messing with up in this, who she's talking about up in this booth, Nation.
Yeah, I don't think he understands.
She said that will not happen. Hal will win.
Well.
We're the one in the booth that verifies the winner, right?
Yep.
So if we change our mind on driver of the day, then we just elect a different one,
Which would be us.
which is us. Right. We have an evil, evil plan.
See, folks, this is what happens when the driver of the day leaves.
When he leaves and he doesn't get interviewed, me and Nation have time to think. And when you put two village idiots thinking, this is the shit we come up with.
Just nothing good comes out of that.
We figure out how to openly, where you can hear us, attempt to steal the driver of the day vote.
Just steal the shit.
Steal it openly, though. I mean, right in front of people.
Yeah, we're not hiding it.
No, we're telling them what we're going to do. That's the best part about it, Nation. I think it makes it more fun. What that means when Cody watches this is he might want to be here for his interview the next time.
Yeah, I think he learned his lesson.
Yep, bad things will happen when he's not.
He's a good guy.
He is a good dude. He you can't say enough about Cody. You really can't. Especially me and you, Nation. He hooked us up good.
Yeah, he did. Very, very good.
And he's a good soul, good feller, and I'm sure something important must have come up for him to bail out of here. But congratulations on the driver of the day votes. Cody, you deserve them, buddy. But me and Nation are going to claim the win in your honor.
Trophy.
That sounded better, didn't it, Nation?
Sounded a little better, yeah.
Yeah, and from now on, we're going to steal it from everybody.
Here it's ours.
But we do want to encourage everyone to vote for their favorite driver for driver of the day. Even though at the end of the night, your vote's not going to count.
Don't say that.
I'm just kidding. They know better than that, Nation.
At least I would hope.
We don't want anyone to quit voting for driver of the day because they think we're going to steal it every night and elect each other. We're not going to do that because we don't vote that way. I'm just saying. We don't vote that way, and we don't support voting that way. But what we do support is all the support that the fans give to our drivers at WFO Racing League. And we support the fans supporting us in the broadcast booth and allowing Village Idiots to bring them to show every Wednesday night. We support Green Flag Racing and No Cautions for 2 races. And we damn sure support having Bradley Cooper to listen to on Tuesday nights putting on a hell of a show. Amen, huh, Nation?
That's right.
And we support alcohol and bikinis.
Damn it. We need to make a t-shirt that says that.
We should. Put it right on our Teespring account and they can get it with their yoga pants, Nation.
It'll be sold out in like an hour.
I did put a link in the stream earlier if anyone missed that, but we have yoga pants, t-shirts. We have some really cool little decals, the WFO decals.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pretty cool. So get on there if you like something, put an order in. You are in one way, shape, or the form supporting the Village Idiots when you do it. Not really us, but WFO Racing Network. Not really that, but WFO Racing League.
Yeah, it'd be that one.
It supports WFO, period. Which isn't one individual. There's a few of us around here. There's actually more than that help the wheels keep rolling, Nation.
I don't do shit.
I don't either. I just
I
race
just
on
sit around.
Tuesday and broadcast on Wednesday and put up Tuesday and Wednesday's races and update all the points and renew my credit card on the website payment system so we still have a website. That almost went down.
Some of them did.
I don't want to talk about it. Apparently, I changed cards and forgot to go in there and change it. And as long as we still have a website, none of that matters.
It happens.
Exactly. And there was no downtime on it, so we're good there. I want to thank, once again, Adriana and Diana for doing the voting. Too many people. I didn't see Bender chatting in there tonight, so a little disappointed in you, Bender, but I know he was in Discord.
Yeah, I didn't see him either.
But he wasn't messing with us on YouTube tonight, so we got to get him back in there. And I appreciate all the voters that come in, voted for their favorite driver, or however that went down. And we'll see you next Wednesday night. It's hard to believe we only got a couple more races left of the season. This was Chase race number 2. Next Wednesday night, actually next Tuesday night when Coop's broadcasting, will be Chase race number 3 at Texas Motor Speedway. So next week is going to be Texas with the WFO crew, and we'll see you next. You'll see. I don't know who they'll see next Tuesday night besides Coop. Maybe you, maybe me if I run well. I don't know.
Maybe.
You'll hear us. You won't see us, but I think you know what I mean. But next Tuesday night, that's when that's going to start. That'll be race number 3 of 4 in the Chase, and we're almost done with season 7, Nation.
Yeah, we still got season 8.
But thank you for coming out. Just like always, we enjoyed being up here in the booth. And hopefully, I know the guys on the track put on a great show. Hopefully, Nation and I accomplish the same thing in the booth. I doubt it, but
Probably not.
if you like what you've seen, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. And if you want to know when the Village Idiots are going live, we'll click the little bell. Is that what you click?
So, I don't even click that little bell.
Who wants to know when we're going live?
Nobody.
That'd just be insanity. Next Tuesday night, we got Bradley Cooper, the Bradley Cooper,
The Bradley Cooper.
broadcasting the Twisted Tuesday, No Pants Tuesday ARCA series.
I think that's on him.
No Pants Tuesday, Twisted Tuesday. I guess No Pants is going to be twisted. So that's it. We don't even want to know about that.
Yeah, Coop's going to have to deal with that.
Yeah, Coop's going to deal with that on Tuesday night, but we'll be back for the Wicked Wednesday on Wednesday night. And there'll be pants on. So that's how that's going down. Have a great night. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend. It's coming up pretty shortly. I know tomorrow's only Thursday, but when it gets here, enjoy it. I think you know what I mean. Stay safe. We'll see you next week.